Yo, what's up? I'm Terry, and every day I ask myself, what's the future? I then take detailed notes in my WTF journal. What you're about to watch is today's entry from that journal. If you want to look at any of the other videos or topics that I've written about, go ahead and visit everydays.wtf. And with that being said, today I want to talk about Warner Music, because they did something that I think is a little non-traditional and very much a glimpse into the future. What Warner Music did is they signed a virtual pop star. Now, this sounds a little weird, and if you're not rocking with me, I get it, but we have an AI-generated pop star known as Noonoouri. And this is the first of the label's signed artists to exist only online. We now have a AI pop star that is not Little Michaela, that has an actual record deal in 2023, and did it largely off of AI-generated music and 400,000 followers. In the grand scheme of things, that's not that many followers, and this is very much a niche moment in time. This is not Taylor Swift changing her catalog and becoming an AI-generated pop star, which you could make the argument would probably be a strong business move for if Warner is signing AI-generated groups. Like, why not go make a Taylor Swift LLM and just generate all the music, and then Taylor doesn't have to do the work. She can just walk around, be Taylor Swift, and there's an AI that is doing what she's doing currently. That's a theory, but it sounds weird. It's weird for me. I had to go into this article and read a little bit more, because this virtual influencer has become the first ever strictly digital pop star and the first ever strictly digital pop star to garner a Warner Music record deal. And to me, she looks like a Bratz doll. If you remember Bratz back in the day, they were like a toy that was popular. They had a TV show and video games and all that. But this looks like the Bratz came to life and said, we're gonna make a song. The music it's listenable, like it's tolerable, like I could see why people like it. Beyond that, I think the storytelling here is what's most fascinating, and I think that's what gives us a glimpse into the future. What I find very unique about these AI influencers is the fact that they don't exist in the traditional sense, but they are very much a part of some people's reality. Who is it for someone to say what isn't real or what is real? That's a whole debate that obviously philosophers have had for a long time, but if AI makes music and it's tolerable to the masses, and the masses want to listen and stream it and they want to build attraction to it, we've been doing that in video games and in music for a long time. There's a lot of artists that have alter egos or personas. And then if you even go beyond the US, in Japan, there was Hatsune Miku, and she was a virtual pop star that was very attractive and brought out millions of people to her shows, and people really celebrated and adorned this hologram that would perform. And this is dating all the way back to, I think, even like the late 2000s. So when I think about what's going on, it seems like we're catching up to Japan. And it seems like when we caught up to Japan, it wasn't just something that was strictly physical. It was a digital event. So most people are finding this AI-generated performer through the standard distribution channels like Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and guess what? This is IP. It's not much different than when the Bored Apes were making music, and some of the things we saw with even Little Michaela and some of the deals that she was signing. We now live in a world where if you create a character, whether that be an AI-generated character or some type of hand-drawn character, that IP can be utilized, and because of the emerging technologies of today, it can actualize real revenue, and that revenue can be shared in deal structures with groups that want to profit off of this upcoming era. Like, where do I stand? What are my thoughts? I think that we're probably gonna get more weird before it gets better, and hats off to all the people behind it, because it's like, hey, you don't even have to go work at a Disney now. You can go make a character, build a following for that character, and sell the IP and get your character a 360 deal. No one's mad at that. For me, I think that hats off to the team. Those are some true innovators, and I'm proud that they got the deal. With that being said, if you want to know more about what I'm thinking or what I've stored in my WTF journal, I recommend you check out everydays.wtf. And until then, I'll catch you in the future.